Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the final stage of the challenge with the name Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations. So it's a wonderful place to celebrate this ceremony. We're in the San Mamés Stadium in Bilbao, and it's really a pleasure to be here. As you all know, Bilbao is not just only the city of the Athletic and the San Mamés, it's also the city of the Guggenheim and many other touristic destinations, and of course, hundreds of innovative startups that populate this thriving ecosystem. I also like to welcome those of you watching from home. I really appreciate that you were able to connect with us while keeping safe in this period. It is indeed a challenging time, I think, for all of us, especially in the tourism sector. But I think that we all know a lot about challenges. And I'm not speaking only about the Biscay area. I think that there's something inherent to entrepreneurs that actually thrives on challenges. Sometimes some of the best things we have really only emerge in challenges. So I'm confident that with hard work, we're going to be able to make this happen. I'm just going to get to the point because I'm assuming you're willing to see who's winning this competition and who are the finalists. As you also know, there'll be more like 100 innovative startups from almost 40 countries that have presented amazing projects. It has been so hard to choose and really inspiring to meet all of the companies. So today we're going to unveil who's the winner, who are the winners of this challenge. But before doing that, I would like to introduce a person that is, he's not only the president of this amazing club, the Athletic Club, but he's also an entrepreneur himself. He has innovated successfully in many times, and he is really an inspiration for all of us who like to create companies in our region. So if you could please come to the stage, Hector, it would be great to have you with us.
Kaixo, bai, egunon, eguerdion, morning. Es obligatorio, aunque el proyecto, aunque el challenge se lanza, se implementa en mitad de la pandemia, era 27 de julio, así todo confiábamos que era y merecía la pena seguir adelante con un proyecto en el que la inteligencia, esperemos, que nos ayude a todos, ahora ya, todos tenemos claro, a recuperarnos, probablemente a intentar volver a la normalidad, por supuesto, la del territorio, la de nuestra ciudad, la de San Mamés, y cómo no, a poder ser del desplazamiento, de algo tan bonito, tan importante como la capacidad que tiene el ser humano de poder viajar, de poder recuperar esa libertad. Pensamos y debemos, ¿no?, trabajar en este proyecto, así ha sido. Pienso que las dos herramientas, a pesar de la dificultad del momento y a pesar de la dificultad de la situación, van a ayudar y van a poder implementarse incluso en una situación de pandemia. El número de participantes que hemos recibido y la cantidad de desplazamientos, de destinos de los que han llegado estas soluciones, pensamos que nos va a ayudar a seguir en el futuro en esta dirección. Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations. ¿Qué buscamos? ¿Qué necesitamos? Ser parte de nuestro territorio, ser parte de una forma de entender el destino, ser parte de un mensaje que considero lanzamos de manera conjunta Bizkaia y Bilbao. El Athletic, por supuesto, San Mamés tiene que ser parte de ese ecosistema, de esa forma de entender el viaje, el turismo, el entorno, ser anfitriones, ser capaces de defender en todo momento, sí, por supuesto, a la innovación, sí a la inteligencia, pero sí a esa Agenda 2030, a ese destino sostenible, a ese destino responsable, a ese destino kilómetro cero por el que ha apostado nuestro territorio, por el que ha apostado desde luego nuestra Diputación y por el que apuesta nuestra ciudad en el día a día. El Athletic va a ser parte de esa agenda, parte de esos, por supuesto, momentos importantes y de esas situaciones que reconocen parte de esos ODS. Queremos estar en esa agenda, queremos que nuestro club, pero también nuestro estadio, forme, se integre en ese destino y, por supuesto, en esa misión. Espero que estas herramientas, así va a ser, y este primer paso de este challenge nos ayuden en ese camino. Sabemos, además, que reconocemos un esfuerzo en una situación especial, pero también que nos van a ayudar poco a poco a Bizkaia, a Bilbao, al Athletic y a San Mamés a ser parte de esa afición y ayudarnos a conectar con los que pronto, esperemos, algún día vuelvan a poder ocupar este anillo y estas localidades de nuestro estadio. Eskerrik asko, benetan, adelante con pronto vais a conocer dos o los ganadores que pronto trabajarán con nosotros en estas soluciones.
He's truly an inspiration. And just to sum up what he was saying, he was mentioning that he really sees the stadium and the team as really part of the ecosystem, not only supporting the economic activity regarding the activity that the football itself brings, but also helping this thriving ecosystem. So his commitment to actually innovation and entrepreneurship is something to be really proud of. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Aitor. Yeah, but he's not the only person, though, who really helped make this happen. So now I'd like to introduce another person. She's called Natalia Bayona, and she's the Director of Innovation, Education, and Investment from the World Tourism Organization. Please, Natalia, if you could please come.
Thank you so much. And of course, thank you to these amazing partners that have been with us today, with the athletic club, and of course to the regional government of Bizkaia as partners of this new adventure. But before I start to talk, I would like to give a message from our UNWTO Secretary General, Mr. Surab Pololikashvili, who unfortunately is not with us today because he's in Brazil, trying to recover, of course, the tourism sector.
Around the world, the pandemic has brought tourism to a standstill. Now, as the sector restarts, this competition is designed to identify ideas for sports tourism in regions capable of accelerating recovery for smarter destinations tomorrow.
Thank you, Secretary General, and of course, thank to the hundreds of applicants from more than 40 countries that were here with us. As you know, the UNWTO has been innovative since the mandate of Secretary General Pololikashvili, and of course our main priority has been to empower innovation, entrepreneurship, investments, and of course education as a way of developing a more sustainable, inclusive, and modern tourism sector. So of course, with this challenge, we set out to find solutions which integrate innovative and intelligent solutions to maximize the visitor experience. And this is very important, and as our president of the athletic club said to us, to join efforts in order to work with the whole innovation ecosystem is crucial, to work with academia, with investors, with corporates, with governments, with the institutions, and of course with the entrepreneurs that are the ones that are bringing innovative solutions in order to join efforts and to promote Bilbao not only as a hotspot of culture, but also as a hotspot of sports, gastronomy, and of course, when I came here, I was talking to Aitor and to all the colleagues here that Bilbao is an amazing city for me, because when I was a kid and I came the first time here to Europe, one of the first cities that I visited was Bilbao. And I have to say that every single time that I come here, everything is outstanding, amazing, more modern, more innovative, and of course, more sustainable. So when I got the opportunity today to come to San Mamés, I was absolutely amazed, because it's like the stadium works like a smart destination, like a smart place where gastronomy, where the people, where of course football, and of course where unique experiences can be promoted here in order to promote the uniqueness of Bilbao. So thanks to these new technologies that I would like to mention some of them: biometrics, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, eSports, Internet of Things, robotics, big data. Those are some of the top technologies that we are going to see today. And I have today to say that, of course, during these hard times, during these challenging times where the tourism sector has been closed, technology is a key driver to help tourism to rebuild it and to rebuild it in a good way. So that's why we decided to go ahead to launch this project in order to lead by example, to empower youth, to empower talented minds, and of course, to work, as President Aitor said, to empower and to achieve the 2030 agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals, through innovation and through entrepreneurship. So, thanks to the different type of challenges that we have developed in the tourism sector this year, I have to say that today, the UNWTO has more than 10,000 startups that have applied from more than 150 countries, focused on solving problems in sustainability, in tourism recovery, in health, and of course, with the basis of developing a more modern sector. So I give you a warm welcome today. I am pleased to be here today. I have to say that it's really weird not to smile in front of you, because the ones that know me knows that I am always keeping smiling. So let's smile together today, because we are celebrating innovation, we are empowering youth, and we are making efforts between public and private sector and an international organization in order to rebuild tourism again. So, as I already mentioned, tourism has to be empowered by innovation, by technologies, and of course by sustainability as part of the new normal. And of course, we look forward to identify new winners, and of course, to congratulate all of them and to challenge them to still work with the UNWTO, with, of course, the athletic club, and with, of course, the regional government of Bizkaia, in order to build a more technological sector that is leading by example on its recovery. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would also like to thank the people organizing this event and helping put in place all the measures for security and safety we'll need during these challenging times. So thank you so much, everyone who is working behind the camera. Before introducing the startups, I do have a couple of cool videos that I would like for you to see. So if you don't mind, can we please see the videos?
Focus on innovation and promotion of entrepreneurship in tourism, with San Mamés Stadium as a unifying and inspiring element for drawing up new touristic experiences. Nearly 100 applications from 37 countries, 26 coming from Biscay, homeland of the athletic club. Groundbreaking solutions that build value and boost the benefits of tourism beyond tourism itself. A committee of experts watching over the selection process. 20 pre-selected, 10 semi-finalists, 5 finalist candidacies. The 4 final proposals are:
it enables us to experience the values and history of the proud region and to empower the touristic economy.
We are excited not only to present virtual soccer zones, but also to open future business opportunities.
Of together defining what the new normal in tourism looks like.
For us to be finally represent the illusion and the opportunity to transform the tourism sector for our city to the world.
Highly technological solutions for a stronger, more versatile and sustainable tourism. November 16th, get to know the 2 winners of the challenge.
Thrilling, isn't it? Yeah. So as I mentioned, we had to pick from around 100 startups, and those were already pretty good. So I would like to thank everyone who participated. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say this because I think we all want to know who's actually the winner. So if we can just see the videos of the final stage of this part.
Hello, my name is Jacob and I'm a project manager with Fluxguide in Vienna. We're at Fluxguide, we're delighted that we're participating in the finals of the challenge Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations. And for this challenge, we propose an avatar-based visitor guide that connects San Mamés Stadium to the region of Bizkaia. About Fluxguide, Fluxguide is an established technology company that has delivered over 100 projects around the world, for example, with NASA in Florida, but also in Spanish-speaking countries like Costa Rica. And what is this challenge that we're facing here? So the challenge is really to restart tourism in a unique area that is Bizkaia and Bilbao. It's unique because the connections and the routes to the region are unique like nowhere else in Europe or maybe in the world. That is visible in the club that only uses players from the region, and the fans that don't go there because they expect to see a team that wins, but they go there because they want to connect to their people. And that's really what we have to consider. So we want to restart tourism by connecting San Mamés Stadium to the region of Bizkaia and their fans. And we want to do this through avatar-based visitor experiences. So we really use San Mamés Stadium as a starting point and connect it with their fans. And we use technology to really put it all together and then also connect it to the region. And the technology that puts, or the experience that puts everything together is based on an avatar. What do I mean when I say avatar? An avatar can be a legendary player like Aduriz, or it can be a current player like Iñaki Williams. And an avatar can be captured in video and then displayed on the site with augmented reality, or it can be an animated character that appears inside an application or online, like we did for various museums in Germany already. And the avatar is really at the center of the whole experiences. So the avatar guides the visitor through the region, through the stadium, online, and via social media. And what do I mean when I say the avatar guides through the region? So we really create a mobile application with interactive maps with the stadium at the center, where the visitor receives individualized recommendations where to go after they visit the stadiums, like hotels, restaurants, or museums. And inside the stadium, the visitor has an interactive map of the stadium with shops and interesting points, but also with the avatar directly interacting as a chatbot, asking questions and challenges for the user. And then after the visit of the stadium, there is an interaction with social media and online. And that really rounds up the whole experience.
The world is constantly evolving. A growing trend of digital tourism attracts people to visit new spaces, new realities, and to live new magical experiences. But how these trends are affecting the cities? The most modern cities in the world are investing in digital experiences to attract new visitants and reactivate tourism, increasing the time people spend in the city as they have more leisure, art, and cultural activities to enjoy. Furthermore, the visit recurrence increase also as the digital experiences are different in each visit. Our challenge is to make San Mamés, Bilbao, and Biscay the best digital and experiential tourism destination in the world. We have conceptualized a digital journey for it. It's also necessary to add value to technology to create true entertainment areas where you can experience something new in each visit, with changing and unique environments, making visitors remember the visit as an unforgettable experience and want to return. This experiential technology is taking over everything, from architecture to temples and cathedrals, through natural parks, museums, zoos, concerts, theme parks, and infinite leisure spaces. That's why we can take Athletic Club, the city of Bilbao, Biscay, and our culture to a digital experience in other cities in the world. Our applied technology is selected with a high energy efficiency index, so we are currently developing with one of the largest manufacturers in the world a technology that comes from recycled material that would change the technology market as we know it now. Necsum is a young team made up of digital designers, creatives, digital artists, engineers who have visited the main digital tourism destinations in the world. We design and execute digital installations on the 5 continents, and despite our young age, we have already received many international awards, being considered by different international media as one of the best digital art companies in the world. As the great Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said. They will forget what you did, but they will never forget what you made them feel.
Hello, I'm Andrea Antonelli, CEO and founder of Orwell. Orwell is a game studio that develops cyber sports, video game in virtual and augmented reality, where gamers become athletes. Our main challenge is to enhance the fun and tourist experience in stadiums and events. How to transform stadium into smart arena, open every day. How to promote sport values and physical activity with innovative technology. Our unique solution is Virtual Soccer Zone, the first football esport in virtual reality for fan engagement. Since we launched it in 2018, we have been successfully collaborating with many major football clubs and leagues, including Roma, Genoa, Liga, Ajax, Bologna, as well as UEFA and Team Serie A as part of their fan zones, museums, and fan engagement tours. Fans have enjoyed Virtual Soccer Zone 1,000 times already, but what is the added value of our cyber sport and how do you play it? Let's see a short video. Virtual Soccer Zone is a competitive single and multiplayer video game in virtual reality. It's an immersive experience between a video game and real football. And it's a VR sport engaging amateur and recreational players communities, especially Z generation and millennials. Our solution is unique because it's fully customizable for football teams, leagues, and sponsors. And being a game in virtual reality, it promotes physical activity. And then it's 5G ready. Fans can play local and compete global with 5G and cloud gaming. Our multiplayer arcade version is now ready. We would like to deliver a permanent installation of our immersive entertainment arcade at San Mamés Stadium, in the museum, sport bar, or any other location. It could be used every day and not only for special activation on match days. Arcade feature, it's multiplayer, more fun for people playing together. High ROI with low risk considering pay-to-play model. Unlimited number of spectators can watch this spectacular event, and it has a smart and compact design, only 18 square meters needed. We can consider different business models, licensing or revenue sharing, depending on venue visitors. And then in the future, Virtual Soccer Zone will be developed in 2 more versions, futsal in virtual reality and platform for Oculus Quest 2, Steam, and PS4. Our game studio is based in Milan, and our in-house development team has a solid experience in the gaming industry. Thanks for the attention.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vola, and I'm the co-founder and chief marketing officer of Snaptivity. And before we dive in, let's remember what it's like to be in a stadium on a match day. The excitement, hope, and this euphoria when your team scores. Nothing really feels like watching the game from the inside. Snaptivity captures the brightest moments for every fan, creating long-lasting, meaningful, and most of all, shareable memories. To do this, we install our IoT Sense network and 4 to 10 robotic cameras in a stadium. Our sensors collect 16 data points, like light, sound, and crowd movement. We then analyze this data using our AI in order to measure the emotional level of the crowd and predict the spikes. This automatically triggers the robotic cameras right when and where fans are bouncing in cheer or sign disappointment, thus capturing only the brightest moments of the game. On the front-end side, Snaptivity is a white label solution to be integrated into a communication channel of our partner's choice. All fans have to do is simply enter their seat details or scan a ticket and get a feed of personalized, emotionally charged content ready to share, tag, and brag. Every photo on Snaptivity is dynamically matched with contextual branding, allowing teams and sponsors to reach audience at scale in a targeted, emotional, and personalized way. We are bringing all the goodness of digital advertising, like targeting and segmentation, right into the offline in-stadium environment. As humans, we trust other humans, not adverts. With average of 40% audience engagement and every third photo shared, Snaptivity unlocks a new marketing channel to promote live events in an organic way and attract new local and global audiences. As a business, we work on a B2B business model where we typically work directly with teams and stadiums to be included into their sponsorship offering and with sponsors. We already worked with some of the legendary names in the sports industry, including Wembley Stadium, UEFA, Johan Cruyff Arena, and many others. Snaptivity is also a winner of multiple global awards in sports and media industries, including 2 Gold Lions from Cannes Festival. We always talk about Snaptivity as a smart stadium platform, as we believe that the power of understanding and measuring crowds' emotions goes far beyond sponsorship activations. Most recently, we scaled up our AI and machine vision, essentially taking it out of Snaptivity hardware and making it run on its own. We called it Insight. It's a software tool for crowds' emotional intelligence and automated social distancing audit. Insight runs on top of the existing camera infrastructure and provides accurate, real-time, and actionable data. We at Snaptivity are strong believers in the power of frictionless and personalized experiences, and we are excited to bring this to your audiences. Thank you very much for your attention.
Wow, I feel like clapping every time, right? They're pretty cool projects, each and every one of them. My mind was blown over and over again. And yes, it's impressive, the amount of talent that there's out there. But there's something really important that whenever I look at this kind of projects, I always think about the hard work they must have put into it, right? Because that doesn't happen overnight. So they must have pivoted many times. And that's just, I always think about that. But the important thing is that I don't really think they're any extraordinary people, right? So, I mean, I don't think they're extraordinary in themselves necessarily. They just did extraordinary decisions. Yeah. So there are extraordinary decisions, which is tougher, which is that these people and many of the entrepreneurs in Biscay and in all the world just keep making extraordinary decisions every day, which is every day just keep working. But there are indeed extraordinary ecosystems. And this is something that's paramount to entrepreneurial activity, and I can tell you so myself. Here's the thing, there's places that encourage people making extraordinary decisions and then support people who make them, and there's places who don't. And you need the ecosystem, and I was fortunate enough to have that ecosystem here in Biscay and in Bilbao. But I'm just going to tell you a little bit of myself so you know where I'm coming from, really. So my first company, my first project, it was when I was in my second year of college. And what we did was teach kids with disabilities how to paint with different techniques. And then we took their artwork, amazing pieces of art, and then we turned it into postcards so that they could be sold and shared with other people. I was like almost a teenager, right? So it was difficult to believe in me, but the ecosystem around here, both the associations that worked with the children and the government, was really supportive. So that really encouraged me and empowered me. The only problem with this project is that I wasn't really making any money. I mean, it wasn't my purpose at all, but all the profit was going to the association to help the children. But I felt empowered, so maybe I could do something else. And then, in my 3rd year of college, I did this, which is a service that allows young people to, for a price that is less than what only it cost the driving license in the north, you can get the driving license and a month's vacation in the south. So yeah, that was challenging, but we made it happen, and it was successful. And once again, you can think that the companies that teach people how to drive would hate us. And well, there were some, of course, but that's the thing with this ecosystem, really embraces innovation. So actually some driving instructors approached us like, hey, that's really cool, I would like to implement it myself. And it was really engaging. So yeah, it was so empowering. The only problem with this is that it only worked in summer, and I had to find a way to sustain myself for the rest of the year. So I started working in different projects, and one of them started in the very university, in the University of the Basque Country. So this is one of the workshops that the University of the Basque Country, with the help of the government of Biscay through CITEC, just grants students who want to create a company. So what we're doing there is actually pretty cool. We created the company that became the fastest growing winery of the century. So that same building is actually this office space. So we went in a pretty short time to just packing boxes to being a company that employed 14 people, and we were like extremely successful in this case. It was a hit in many countries in the world. So we were starting places from Japan, China to the US, of course Europe, Netherlands, France, whatnot. And yeah, we reached places that we never believed that we could have reached. That's really something, isn't it? That just like, I mean, I was in college in my 4th year, and that can only happen if you have the support of the ecosystem, because we didn't have the knowledge. So what did we have? The ecosystem. And that wasn't enough. So recently, I decided to just quit that and tackle different challenges. So I want to tackle a really important challenge, which is, so skin cancer has been a problem in my family. It's been a problem everywhere, not only for people who suffer it, but also for the doctors who treat it. So I came across a group of engineers that were developing a really powerful technology for the detection of cutaneous diseases. And I pursued that. So, and yeah, today is the day that we're already working in some hospitals, and it's so fulfilling. So, but why, right? Like, why would I just leave the wine and try to do something that isn't certain, just to help people, to do something so difficult as diagnosing diseases? Because there's the ecosystem. It's really the ecosystem that pushes us to thrive. And some of you who are foreign may not know this about Bilbao, but people in Spain make fun of people from Bilbao, and the way they make fun of us is like saying that we are like too strong, too grandiose in a way. And there are hundreds of jokes meant at bullying us, which we don't mind. But one of them is pretty cool. There's this guy just on the street, this person from Bilbao, carrying a wardrobe, right? So he's like carrying a wardrobe, really heavy one. And his friend just sees him and says, hey, Pachi, do you need help? And he says, oh, no, not necessary. Mikel is inside the wardrobe with the hangers, you know? And it's pretty silly, but that's really something that is in the geist of this area. And I think that's the reason why we overcome challenges and support entrepreneurs as we do. Because we think that challenges must be confronted and must be overcome. So, yeah, I mean, and with this one, I mean, we have received support from the university, of course, the Basque government, but in this one as well, Basque hospitals. So the 2 hospitals in Bilbao, Basurto and Cruces, also have got involved. So this is just to say that the ecosystem is so important, which is why I'm so happy to introduce to the next person who will reveal the finalists at last. So Ainara Basurto, if you're so kind to come, she's the deputy of economic promotion of the regional government on Biscay.
Eskerrik asko, Tai. Atletikeko presidentea, mundu mailako turismo erakundeko arduraduna, Natalia, Aitor, eta streamingen bidez entzuten ari zareten guztioi, egunon, buenos días, good morning. Lehenengo eta behin eskerrak eman nahi nizkieke Atletik Klubari, nazioarteko turismo erakundeari, OMT-ari eta BEASI, Bizkaiko Foru Aldundiko erakundeari hain zuzen ere, egindako esfortzuagatik eta batez ere ipinitako ilusioagatik ekitaldi honetan, erronka hau aurrera eramaten. Decía que antes que nada quería dar las gracias al Atleti, en la persona de su presidente, a Natalia, a la Organización Mundial de Turismo y a BEAS como parte de la Diputación Foral de Bizkaia por todo el esfuerzo desarrollado para llevar a cabo este reto y sobre todo por la ilusión que todos ellos han puesto para que esto podamos llevarlo adelante. No ha sido fácil. La batalla contra el coronavirus está suponiendo un enorme reto individual y colectivo. Un enorme reto que se suma a algunos de los grandes desafíos que ya teníamos sobre la mesa. Llevamos mucho tiempo, hablando de la necesidad de acelerar las transformaciones tecnológicas, de avanzar en el ámbito digital. Pero nunca como ahora, esas transformaciones se habían hecho tan presentes en nuestro día a día, en nuestras relaciones laborales y sociales e incluso en la manera en la que observamos y disfrutamos de la vida. Por eso, este desafío, Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations, toma más relevancia si cabe. La manera en la que viajamos, en la que invertimos nuestro tiempo de ocio, claramente está cambiando y va a cambiar, y va a estar mucho relacionado con la tecnología. Debemos adelantarnos a los cambios que aún estén por venir y adaptar nuevos modelos de negocio turísticos. Modelos en los que la innovación, la tecnología y nuevos desarrollos ofrezcan una oferta de valor adaptada a los actuales y futuros hábitos de consumo y de ocio del turista. Modelos que posicionan no solo a Bizkaia como destino turístico de vanguardia, sino que hacen que startups, pymes y entidades tractoras como el Athletic Club sean también referentes en este entorno cambiante. Iniciativas como este reto, Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations Challenge, son el vehículo para dinamizar la colaboración entre todos estos diferentes agentes y acelerar el avance hacia el futuro. I will say that this Smart Solutions for Smart Destination Challenge is even more important given the current circumstances. We must anticipate the changes that are still to come and adopt new tourist business models with a strong component of innovation and technology that offer flexible and differentiated value propositions. Initiatives such as Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations Challenge are the way to boost partnership between companies, entrepreneurs, trailblazers such as Athletic Club and institutions. Partnership is essential to speed up progress to the future. And if there is something we know about in Bizkaia, it is transformation. We are a territory that has successfully rebranded itself. Someone had a vision and dared to dream of a cutting-edge and modern Bizkaia. We continue to dream today, but of a territory that is benchmarked in innovation, in mobility, in clean energy, in food tech, and we are increasingly nearer to achieving it. Today's Bizkaia is leading a new revolution toward the economy of the future, that of innovation and entrepreneurship. Bizkaia wants to undertake new projects. We are the gateway of Europe's Atlantic corridor, the Bay of Biscay, a place of opportunity to build and share new projects for the future in Europe. Koronavirusak dena bizkortu du. Erronka honetan munduko startup guztiei dei egiten genien etorkizuneko turismo esperientziak amestera, eta badirudi etorkizuna hemen dagoela gure artean. Etorkizuna atejoka dabilkigu, eta ezin dugu imaginatu duela hilabete batzutako begiekin. Mundua aldatu eginda, eta norabidea ideia berritzaileek markatzen duten. Horren adierazgarri ia 100 parte hartzaile erronka honetan, eta final honetara heldu diren proiektu aukeratuak eta ikusi ahal izan dituzuenak bideoen bidez. Maila oso altua erakusten dutenak, zorionak bene-benetan guztiei, 100 hoiei eta 4 hauei, baina baita ere 100 guztiei. I will say that the level of the startups that accepted the Smart Solutions for Smart Destinations Challenge has been very high. But this is a final. This is a final, and there are 2 winners. Let's find out who they are. So, the winner of the Proceed category is Necsum Trison.
Hey guys, are you there? Yeah, you are. So how does it feel? What does it mean to you? Tell us something.
Okay, good morning.
Hello.
Hello. So we are very excited and we are very, very happy for this amazing challenge and for the winners. And I would like to thank you to all my team, that is the soul of Necsum, and of course to UNWTO, to Athletic Club, and to Bizkaia Provincial Council. Thank you so much, eskerrik asko denoi.
Thank you. Also, we are very proud to be able to make San Mamés and Bilbao, together with Athletic Club, technological and innovative reference point that attracts new tourists and make the city grow. So thank you very much.
Beautiful. Excellent. That's excellent. So we're really happy that you will be around here, and we're really looking forward to seeing you. But without further ado, I think there's the rest of the teams may be thrilled, waiting, seeing who's the winner. So.
Yes, congratulations, Necsum. And now for the winning startup in the early stage category, Orwell.
Today, football is facing a very important issue in many countries: how to keep fun engaged. Football audience is getting older, and young people are passionate about gaming and technology. The risk is that football industry could lose young fans in the future. Our solution is Virtual Soccer Zone, the first soccer esport in virtual reality for fun engagement. It's an immersive experience between a video game and real football. It's a VR esport that engages especially Z generation and brings them to the stadium again.
Congratulations. So you wanna say something? We would like to know, what does this mean to you? Are you excited about the opportunity?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Yeah, we are very happy and very excited about this great opportunity. I'm very, very, very happy. And I would like to thank the World Tourism Organization, the Athletic Club, for giving our startup this significant opportunity. And I want also to congratulate to my team, Mathieu, Luca, and all the people who are listening to me online. Congratulations to all of you. It means that we are on the right track in reinventing sport fan and tourism experience
for new generation, and hope to see you soon in Bilbao live.
Excellent, excellent. Grazie mille. Grazie mille. So, yeah, you are the two winners. Really looking forward to seeing you around here in this ecosystem, as I was mentioning. So before finishing, I would like to also say that whenever I look back at my entrepreneurial venture, which is obviously far from over, I do think about the hard work that it entailed. But I also remember events such as this one that really empowered us and really pushed us to keep working. So even the ones we didn't win, which were most of them, were a really good opportunity. So I hope that all of you, those that won and those that didn't, really see this as an opportunity to grow. And just so that you know, Bilbao and this ecosystem is still willing to meet you and work with you. So I think this really is pretty much the end of the event. So it was really great to have you once again. Great to have Aitor, Natalia, and Ainara. It was really great to be here. As I said, thank you to all the people that are behind the camera. And thank you, of course, to all of you who decided to connect with us from your house while keeping safe. Hope to see you in Bilbao soon, and keep innovating and cheering the athletic. I would